Hare Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. This is Subarta here.
All glories to Prabhupada.
Prabhu, if like a small baby, if a devotee have a small baby and to teach them either based on Brahmana, Kshatriya or Vaishya traits that the baby has, like how should the parents bring up the kid by giving different knowledge in Krishna consciousness, Prabhu?
Well, once you become Vaishnav, then this thing doesn't hold,
Mm-hmm.
So we all bring them up in, being devotees of Krishna. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So once you are a devotee, then you are beyond all these classes already, you see?
Mm-hmm.
Because sometimes like we act like Brahmins to teach the others,
Mm-hmm.
That's why we are not addressed as Brahmin, we are addressed as Vaishnav. A Vaishnava can be a Brahmana, is already a Brahmana, but a Brahmana is not a Vaishnava, you see.
Mm-hmm.
So in order to teach how to manage, sometimes we also have to play that role. Sometimes to teach how to, do business and make money for serving Krishna, we also have to play that role. And sometimes to do all the manual work, we also have to do the role. You understand?
Mm-hmm.
Vaishnav is versatile, he is kind of, his role is to train people up to serve Krishna. But doesn't mean that because he's learning how to clean the floor and wash the pot, therefore he has become a Sudra. No. Understand?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm? So
Okay.
that is why he is, even the baby also, he has to train them up to become Krishna conscious. That is beyond already the Brahmin and Vaishya and Kshatriya's order.
Mm-hmm.
See, like Krishna is God, no? So he went to Nanda Maharaj's house and he became a Vaishya, no?
Mm-hmm.
Correct? And then he
Yes.
went back to Vasudev place and he became a Kshatriya.
Mm-hmm.
But can you say he's a Kshatriya, is a Vaishya? No? Can you say that?
No.
The same way the devotees who are Vaishnava, they also not in any way implicated to these things, because they are devoted to Krishna. You understand? Is it clear?
Yes, bro.
Is it allowed to a Vaishnava student to do experiment with eggs for just the purpose of gaining knowledge? If not, how will they study about that? You can study many things by hearing, no? Not that you have to experiment to learn, no? Correct, like now we are hearing and we are learning. Must we go and experience illicit sex, gambling, intoxication to find out that it is bad? Huh? Tell me. Hello? Huh? Not necessary. So you know from scripture and from everywhere the evidence that these things are sinful. We should not indulge in them. So we don't do it. You know why we need to learn so many things about this, all this stuff. If somebody is dissecting an egg, you can see. I mean, there's so many videos showing every part, detail of the egg. Why you have to go and do it? Correct? Hello? Who's this? Sambhavi Sharma. Are you there? Hello? What knowledge you want to gain from dissecting an egg in the first place? Huh? Is that person there? I don't know who I'm speaking.
Is there, Prabhu. So she can't unmute, I think.
She can't unmute.
Hmm.
Okay, anyway, there's no need for doing all these things, If you, I don't know, if you're in a school and you're learning all this stuff, then what can I say, But ordinarily, I don't think we need to do all this kind of experiment to gain knowledge. Knowledge is not gained only by this kind of way of experimenting. You can gain it by many ways. I can't unmute, but I'm in the class 8 and a teacher has asked to do that. Oh, really? Tell her I won't do. I'll just see the other student do. Correct?
Yeah.
The other students are doing, I will just see, let her do, no? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
You don't need to go and touch with all this stuff, if you get implicated sinfully, You understand? This is the problem, They all think that egg is all right. Huh? Yes? They think like that. Egg is all right, no life inside. Yes or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah? So you can see here what Prabhupada is saying. So yeah, you can see a person fully aware of religious principle should never offer uh, anything like meat, eggs, or fish in the Shraddha ceremony. And even if one is a Kshatriya himself, he should not eat such things. When suitable food prepared with ghee is offered to saintly person, the function is pleasing to the forefathers and the Supreme Lord, who are never pleased when animals are killed in the name of sacrifice. So you see how this egg business is not allowed. Yes?
Yes,
Hello?
yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? She can't unmute, huh?
Yeah.
But she can read, no? Huh?
Yeah, yeah, yes, Prabhu.
So if you are in class 8, you better don't touch it. He says again my religion. Huh? Yes? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
What about when someone become a scientist or something? Does it mean that if he become a scientist, you have to cut eggs? Hello? Huh? Scientists must cut eggs or what? Huh? Huh? Tell me. But studying, you can study anyway. You can look at your friend cutting the egg and you can look at it. You don't have to cut to learn, no? There's so many things you are learning without even doing the thing, correct? Yes or not? Prabhupada said three ways of learning. One who will learn by hearing, one who will learn by experimenting, but one who learns by hearing is most intelligent. You understand? Not that the experimenting guy is more intelligent. No, no. Some people, when experiment also, still don't learn. That's a crazy guys. Yes. So our whole idea is to hear the authority of from God. And plus, it's not that you learn. This knowledge is coming, as Krishna says, I'm sitting in the heart and I give you the knowledge. It is not that you are endeavoring to learn. That doesn't make sense. You understand? It says here in the Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, I am sitting in the Sarvasya Chaham Hrdi Sanavisto. Sanvisto means I am situated. Mataha from me, Smriti means remembrance, Jnanam means knowledge, Apohana means forgetfulness. So these three things come from God who is sitting in our heart, Krishna. He is giving us the remembrance, He is giving us the knowledge, and He is also giving us forgetfulness. So it is not by your endeavor that you're getting all this stuff. It is coming from God. You understand? That's why intelligence is acquired. You go to school to get intelligence. Knowledge is intelligence. You understand? So that is material. Huh? But even though, let's say, I mean, give you a example, you may be studying all night, but when you go to the exam table, then there may be a question you are familiar, but then you forgot. So if you are able to do remembering, then why you forget? So who is making you forget? Krishna says, I'm making you forget. I'm sitting in the heart. Yes. Huh? I'm seated in everyone's heart, and from me come remembrance, knowledge, and forgetfulness. So you must understand this, It's not that this all this material knowledge you're getting from these crazy schools and all that, it is just because of your so-called expertise and all. No, a fool thinks that he is the doer. One who is a fool, he thinks he is the doer. But an intelligent person, a devotee, understands that it is all carried out by the Lord. I'm just sitting, in this body. Ah, I'm just a passenger. You understand? Isvara sarva bhutanam hridesha arjuna tisthati brahmanya sarva bhutani yantra rudani mayaya. So this we are sitting on a machine. Yantra means machine. Huh? So the Supreme Lord is situated in everyone's heart, O Arjuna, and is directing the wanderings of all living entities who are seated here on a machine made of material energy by the modes of material nature, Maya. So try to understand, this is higher education. This is real knowledge. To know we are not this body, to know that we are servant of Krishna. We have to know. These are the most important thing to know. You understand? All these other things, Prahlad Maharaj rejected. When his teachers were teaching him all this material science, he rejected them. He said, this is useless. This dharma, artha, kama, moksha, this is useless thing. I don't want to learn this thing. You're teaching me how to see someone as a friend, someone as an enemy. All these things, I don't want to learn this stuff. That's Prahlad Maharaj. So try to understand what is real knowledge and what is not knowledge. Material knowledge is useless. Of course, you're going to school, you have to go up, and otherwise, so many people will get upset with you. But you have to understand that this is not real knowledge. Is it clear? Hello? What's the name? Sambhavi Sharma. Where are you from? Huh? From India, which part? Chhattisgarh, Bilaspur. Oh, very nice. That's where, what? Up north, huh? Near Bihar, I think, correct?
Yes, Prabhu. It's near Delhi.
Ah, it's near Bihar somewhere, huh? So good. Anyway, you should try, huh? Try to. I think your name is Sharma. You must be coming from a Brahminical background, I think, right? So you should not touch these things, Given by caste, Brahmins should not touch all these unpure things. Hmm? You understand? Unpure things we cannot touch. Contaminate us. So you try to become more, serious and don't follow your school teacher in that sense. You said, I will watch my other student do, or they do, I'll just see. Same thing, what they're going to break, I'm going to break, but they break, I can see what. Correct? Yes? Uh, yes or no? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu. She says yes.
He said yes, huh?
Yeah.
So we should be careful though, huh? We should not try to get in touch and all this stuff here. Any other questions?
If anybody have any other questions, please unmute yourself and ask the question, or you can type in the chat.
So anybody have any other question that we can go on, please?
There is a question in the chat, Prabhu.
Question in the chat, huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Tolerance means In any situation, our false ego should not awake. Means we should be free from the thought, I'm controlling the situation. Yes, that should be our, practice. That even the reverses come, then we are learning how to accept that, as Krishna's arrangement. Just like when what's his name? He went to see Chitraketu. When Durga, she was sitting on the lap, Parvati, she cursed him to become a demon, no? So he took it, he did not object. He took it as Krishna's arrangement. Even Parikshit Maharaj was cursed to die, he also accepted it as Krishna's arrangement. So devotees who are very advanced, they can think like that, Of course, it is not for everybody, but that's where we learn how to practice this tolerance, That's our whole idea, how to tolerate. Huh?
Okay, Prabhu.
Yes.
Yes.
We cannot say, no, how long to tolerate. Sometimes I've been tolerating so much. No, tolerance is not, you have to tolerate until Krishna changes the situation.
That thought is coming because our false ego. How long I can tolerate like that. We are thinking because of our false ego.
Naturally, the false
Yeah.
ego make you identify with the, material body and everything else. So that makes you act in a crazy way, Yes?
Yeah.
Ah, yes or not? So we should learn how to tolerate. Hmm?
Mm-hmm.
So that's why if you cannot, then you should go and take association from the spiritual master and the devotees. Huh?
Yeah.
Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Prabhuji,
What is it?
Yeah, Mataji, go ahead, ask. We cannot hear you.
can you hear now?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Prabhuji, in testing times when nothing is going good in your life, when you are very sad, everything you feel is falling apart, how do we reinstate our faith in
Talk to,
Krishna, that Krishna will bless us and lead us to
now you talk to the
light from
devotees.
darkness?
Now you talk to the devotees who are advanced, that who can help you. Because then they will be able to explain. You understand? So, like devotees will be so much, depressed, like everything is bad. They go to Prabhupada, and Prabhupada will encourage them. Prabhupada will give examples of how so many big leaders are also put into severe point of, distress. Just like Haridas Thakur, he was beaten 22 marketplaces. How much beating is that? He would have died, but he tolerated. How we have to tolerate? So situation may be bad, but that is not the end of the road, no? You understand? Material world is never bad all the time. There's some point things changes. So when it's going to change? Yeah, you have to God. You talk to the devotees, they'll advise you accordingly. Sometimes your planets are not in line, so you're going through some hard time. Yeah? So we just have to be knowing all these things so that we can tolerate more. You understand? Just like when the battle of Kurukshetra started, first few days, all Yudhishthira was very upset because he was losing. So he went to Krishna and said, "What is this? I came to this war, you are here and I'm losing all." He said, "No, war is war, not that war you always win, no." You understand? So Krishna was advising. So similarly, if you are in that kind of distressed position, best is that you go talk to somebody you can, what we say, accept as an authority, and that way he will help you understand situation. Just like Arjuna was distressed. He went to Krishna. He said, now I am a devotee, surrendered to you. You please order me what I should do. I don't know what to do. That is the idea. So when we consult, because somebody who is advanced and spiritually, able to help you, not you go to anybody and then you get more distress. We don't want that. You understand?
Yes,
So really
Prabhuji.
the mind is very important aspect of spiritual advancement, because our mind, we have been, ruined by our mind. That's why we are now stuck in this body. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
So we cannot rely on our mind. So we have to go to some spiritual authority to help us. That's how it is said here. So these are all methods of, relief, how we can get relief. Huh? The uncontrolled mind is the greatest enemy of the living entity. If one neglects it or gives it a chance, it will grow more and more powerful and will become victorious. Although it is not factual, it is very strong. It covers the constitutional position of the soul. O king, please try to conquer this mind by the weapon of service to the lotus feet of the spiritual master and of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Do this with great care. You understand? So the moment you go to Guru and Krishna, then this Maya will never harm you. Yeah. Oh, in this case, now we are all servants of Prabhupada. You go to his representative. Where are you from? Huh? What's your name?
I'm Koshani. I'm from Singapore.
What's your name again?
Koshani.
Koshani.
Yes, yes.
I don't know, I have met you before. I'm also from Singapore. Have you come to the temple here? Hello?
Hello, I come on Sundays, Guruji.
Oh, you come on Sundays. Okay. I never, maybe I miss you out, but so you come, huh? Correct? Because you are asking generally, but there must be something specific, no? Yes? So you reveal your mind, and then the devotees accordingly will help you. Maya is darkness. Krishna is light. Wherever you go to Krishna, then it is clear, Everything becomes very clear. That is how it is seen. Hmm? You cannot stay in darkness if you go to Krishna. That's not possible. Hmm? Whenever, huh? When, however, one is enlightened with the knowledge by which Nisan is destroyed, then his knowledge reveals everything, as the sun lights up everything in the daytime. So if you go to a devotee or someone, they will help you, because there are process how to overcome Maya. Especially the morning program. If you come to the temple in the morning, 5 o'clock in the morning, and you participate in the morning services, it is very, very purifying. Immediately you get purified, and then all this contamination will just disappear. You understand? So the process is to come to the mode of goodness, and from goodness transcend that to come to the mode of pure goodness. And that's what our whole Krishna conscious movement is all about, bringing people to the transcendental consciousness. And when you go to Krishna in that way, then Maya will never disturb you, as Krishna says. This is what Krishna says in the Bhagavad Gita. देवी हे येष गुणमायी माममाया तुरुत्याय मामेव ये प्रपद्यन्ते मायम एतं taranti. See this? The divine energy of mind consisting of the three modes of mental nature is difficult to overcome. But those who have surrendered unto me can easily cross beyond it. So the surrender is very important. How to surrender to Krishna, you have to learn from the devotees. Then when you do it right, then why Maya should trouble you? Huh? There's no reason. That's why materially when you are not doing the spiritual program, then Maya will torment us. What torment? They'll burn us, burning effect. Material energy is so powerful. Huh? Maya is not some lightweight, The stringent laws of Maya is very, very painful. My dear Lord, for one who is cruelly burned in the blazing fire of material miseries, having fallen into the network of material existence, I do not see any possible shelter besides your two lotus feet, which are a shower of nectar extinguishing the fire of suffering. We have to know where to go, how to go. All these are there in the Gita and the Bhagavatam and so many places. But if you don't open up, then you will never know. Correct? And not only that, if you go to the devotees, last week I was asking this verse, this the verse, you see, by going to the devotees, you see, simply by our remembering you, our houses become instantly sanctified. And what to speak of seeing you and touching you, washing your holy feet and offering your seed in our home. Just by association of devotees. All our so-called anarthas, all are clear. Yes? Hello?
Yes, yes, Prabhuji.
Just like now I'm speaking, I'm showing you from the Bhagavatam, so we are hearing the Bhagavatam, correct? Yes or not? Hello? It's a soothing effect when we hear about Krishna. That's why I think last week I also showed that verse, no? What is this verse? Sorry. This is the verse. Sanvata swakata Krishna punya shravana kirtanaha hridyantasto hya abhadrane vidunote shruhat satam. Sri Krishna, the personality of Godhead, who is Paramatma, Super Soul in everyone's heart and the benefactor of the truthful devotee, cleanses desire for material enjoyment from the heart of the devotee who has developed the urge to hear his messages, which are in themselves virtuous when properly heard and chanted. You understand? And then, you see, once you do that, see this. नास्तप्रेयेषु अपुत्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भागवते उत्तम श्लोके भक्ति भवति नैष्टिकी. By regular attendance in the classes of Bhagavatam and by rendering of service to the pure devotee, all that is troublesome to the heart, see that? All that is troublesome to the heart is almost completely destroyed. That? And loving service unto the Supreme Personality of Godhead, whose praise with transcendental songs is established as an irrevocable fact. These all statements, how to come out of Maya. This is how. Tada rajastamo bhave kama loba adayaschoye setere terana viddam stitam sattve prasidate. As soon as the irrevocable loving service is established in the heart, the effects of material modes of passion and ignorance, which are such as lust, desire, and hankering, disappear from the heart. Then the devotee is established in goodness and he becomes completely happy. This is the formula. So we have to clear our heart of all this passion, kama, krodha. Krishna also said this is the biggest enemy. Kama esha, krodha esha, rajaguna samudbhava. Mahasano mahapapam. Mahasano mahapapam. Greatest sin. Vidhiyenam, Vairinam, this is our biggest enemy. So we should know who is our enemy, who is our friend. All these things will become very clear when we go to Krishna. Hmm? Yes. So that's why we have to associate with devotees. The more and more you associate, the more and more you get the strength and the knowledge and the intelligence. And that way, that's it. You'll never again fall into Maya. That's also said by Krishna. Yagyantvana punarmoham. When you get this knowledge, then no again punarmoham, no more again illusion. See that? Having obtained real knowledge from a real self-realized soul, you will never fall again into such illusion. For by this knowledge you will see that all living beings are but part of the Supreme, or in other words, they are mine. So this is how you can escape Maya. Otherwise it's very, very difficult. If you want to not practice Krishna consciousness very seriously, then Maya will come in. Yes?
Yes, I understand. Thank you, Prabhuji.
You don't worry if you come regularly and associate, especially I recommend you to come in the morning since you are in Singapore, correct?
Yes, yes.
You come at 5 o'clock and attend the prayers on your off days. I think you must have some off days, no? Yes?
Yes, yes. Prabhuji.
You come and bring your bead bag along and then you attend the whole program, and then you can always also take part in some services. All these are so purifying. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji. Thank you.
You try to come, Also, Prabhuji, when we are all together, not everyone like us completely. Everything about ourselves. If someone gets displeased with us and someone pleads for the same thing, which one must we consider at what's right? And then how to be together if some are displeased? Okay, the question here, the answer to that is in this verse, Srimad Bhagavatam, 4th canto. Give me a minute, get the words out for you. So here in this verse, our whole idea is to please Krishna. You understand? As pouring water on the root of the tree energizes the trunk, branches, twigs and everything else, and as supplying food to the stomach and living the senses and the limbs of the body, simply by worshipping the Supreme Personality of Godhead automatically satisfy the demigods who are part and parcel of the Supreme Personality of Godhead. So whole idea is to please Krishna, and then everything, every part of the whole, everything is satisfied. You understand? We don't have to go and water the leaf or water the root or water, whatever. That's not our business, You follow?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Ah.
But how do we know that we are pleasing
Dedicated the Supreme Personality of Godhead, even if you perform in small measure, never go in vain. Understand? I think this is the verse, yeah. When one pours water on the root of a tree, the trunk and branches of the tree are automatically pleased. Similarly, when one becomes the devotee of Lord Vishnu, everyone is served. But the Lord is the super soul of everyone. Hello?
Yes, Prabhuji. But how do we know that we are pleasing Krishna or we are pleasing Maya?
Our whole idea is to please our spiritual master. You can't go to Krishna. Hello?
Okay.
Understand? That's
Yes, Prabhuji.
our spiritual master. We have got no links to Krishna. Maybe you have, I don't know, but I definitely don't have. Huh?
Yes.
You understand? That's why
Yes, Prabhuji.
Yasya prasada bhagavad prasada, yasya aprasada nagatir kutopi. By the mercy of Krishna you get, by the mercy of Krishna you get the Guru, and by mercy of Guru you get Krishna. By not pleasing the spiritual master, everything is finished. Yes?
Yes.
So you try to please the spiritual master. You understand? So you
But
get...
Prabhuji, Srila Prabhupada is our spiritual master. Prabhupada has said so many things to different people at different timings. It suits one person, it won't suit. So how we know they can come up with another thing that this also Prabhupada said this.
Somebody
How
who,
we...
you have somebody who is a Shiksha Guru, you can talk to him.
Okay. Yes, Prabhuji.
Do you have? You talk to him?
You are my Siksha Guru, Prabhuji.
So then you follow what I tell you, then easy for you to act, correct?
Yes. So if there are so many Siksha Gurus, like under you, so many are there. So
They all
then...
should give you the same one instruction. They cannot give you many different instructions. Then they are not Shiksha Gurus. Understand? Now it
Okay.
is one. Understand now? If I am showing you something, they must also show you the same thing. Huh?
Mm.
Now you ask me
Yes.
a question, I have to show you this verse. This verse is very appropriate for this, correct?
Yes.
So they also should show you. Understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That means Shiksha Guru. If Shiksha Guru is talking against the Diksha Guru, then his position is not authorized. Understand?
Yes, Prabhuji.
That central thing is Shastra. Nobody can give you anything other than Shastra. Then he is bogus. Sadhu Shastra Guru. Correct? Yes?
Yes.
Hmm. So you try. And then people who are talking against, then you should avoid their association. That is important. You understand? Someone who is giving you some crazy instruction, then you should avoid him, even though he's a devotee. Yes?
Yes.
Ah. So we should be very cautious in this kind of dealings, you know. Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti says that a Vaishnava, show you where it is, so you'll know. A person initiated in the Vaishnava cult should be offered the respect befitting a Vaishnava, which means that he should be offered service and praise. However, one should not associate with him if he is not a fit person with whom to associate. Yes?
Yes, Prabhuji.
Uh, is it clear?
Yes, Prabhuji, it is clear.
So if Prabhupada asked to follow 4 items, what is that 4 item? Meat eating, illicit sex, gambling, intoxication? Is that what you're referring to? Hello?
But for anything Prabhupada say 10 items Prabhupada said if I am able to follow only 2 or 3 items, the remaining thing I'm not able to follow due to something because of some material attraction or something. So how can I overcome all this thing and follow all the instructions strictly, Prabhu?
2 you're talking about the 4 principles? 4 principles. 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 4 principles.
Let's take for 4 principles, yes, Prabhu. For example, 4 principles.
Okay, that means you're talking of meditating, illicit act, gambling,
Yes.
intoxication, correct?
Yes.
Okay, good. So this is natural for the beginners. It is not possible immediately to come to the stage of trying to follow the 4 principles, but by association, by strong association, you can very easily overcome this problem. That's why association of devotees is very much stressed. You follow? On your own, it may be difficult. So you take association, if you can, I don't know, maybe you can go for maybe a short visit. Where you from, sir?
Canada, Prabhu. Canada, Toronto.
Toronto. You have a big temple there, I presume, no?
Yeah, Prabhu, I know, Prabhu, but not much. I'm just going only for Sunday feast only. I'm not associating with them because I know the temple is not Prabhupada's temple, right?
Oh, so if you can go there in the early morning and chant, your japa and all that, Mangalarti,
Yes, Prabhu.
and you will be good, you try to do that, because we don't have any representation there. I mean, if you can start, that'll be nice, but I think at this juncture, best you go for their program in the morning, huh?
Okay, Prabhu.
And then Mangalarti is Mangalarti, you associate, you chant japa and all that, but you you don't accept their so-called philosophy
Okay.
of worshipping these conditioned souls, no? Hmm? Right?
Okay, Prabhu.
That will help you a lot in purifying your position, And very quickly you will come to the, purified stage. See?
Okay, Prabhu.
Right, because the morning program is very, very important, no?
But I'm doing it at home only. It's home only, Prabhu. Daily I'm just doing Mangala Arati. But it's a bit far from my home to temple.
Oh, it's far. Yeah, Canada, everything is very far, no?
So,
Because you are doing this morning program, that's very nice, but then you have to try to get some strength from people who are a bit stronger, no? Yes? Huh? So if you're doing the morning program and not getting strength, then something is amiss, no? I think you're doing it all alone, is it?
yes, Prabhu.
Alone, no?
Yes, Prabhu. I'm doing alone, Prabhu.
Oh. You can go to our place somewhere. I don't know where it be comfortable for you to spend maybe a few days or something. That will help
Sure,
you.
Prabhu. Just find out, Prabhu.
Some temple that you can, or you go to India. I'm sure you go to India sometime.
Yes, Prabhu. I used to visit my hometown, Bangalore, Prabhu.
So Bangalore. So if you can go visit our temple also in Pondicherry or something, that also
Yeah.
be good, no? Next time you go to India. Or you want to come to Singapore and stay here a few days before going to India, that's also a good proposal. But you need
Sure, Prabhu.
strong association. That will help you very quickly make advancement. Strength comes from the spiritual master. Spiritual master gives the strength because of our association with him. And by his mercy, Krishna become pleased. And when Krishna has become pleased, then Balaram gives the strength to overcome this Maya, So our whole idea is to get the strength. That's why Prabhupada wanted us to stay near the temple and associate with devotees, So you are following our Ritvik system?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah, I just started my Krishna conscious from Bangalore. It's called Bangalore Temple. So I came to know about these things, more Ritvik system. Yes, Prabhu.
But how do you know about us, ISKM?
I just came from Nimai Prabhu. I used to visit his blogs and
Oh,
Tattva Prabhu blogs. I used to visit, so I got impressed with them. So just this is how I came to know about ISKM Prabhu.
oh. So good. Now you talk to them, keep associating with them.
Okay.
and chanting and you follow, I'm surely you will very quickly get strength, clear your doubts. And most important thing is to take Krishna prasadam. If you don't eat prasadam, then the whole thing gets played out. Are you
Yes,
only
Prabhu,
Krishna
we are
prasadam?
following the prasadam.
You're eating only prasadam,
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu, only prasadam.
Then you should be making advancement, How is not that you're not making advancement? It's very strange. Maybe because you're all alone. I think so. You can see here, this is the verse Prabhupada is giving. Devotional service is klesha agni even for beginners. This means that it reduces or nullifies all kinds of suffering. The word Subhada indicates that the devotional service bestows all good fortune, and the word Krishna Karshini indicates that the devotional service gradually attracts Krishna toward the devotee. Consequently, a devotee is not subject to any sinful reaction. Bhagavad Gita, Krishna says, Sarvadharma parityaja mam ekam saranam raja aham tvam sarve papebhyo mokshyasmi masuchaha. Abandon all varieties of religion and just surrender unto me. I shall deliver you from all sinful reaction. Do not fear. Thus a fully surrendered devotee immediately receives relief from all kinds of sinful reaction. There are three stages of fructification of sinful activity. At one stage, one commits the sinful act. Before that, the seed of this act exists. And before that, there is ignorance, and whereby one commits the sin. Suffering is involved in all three stages. However, Krishna is merciful to his devotee, and consequently he immediately nullifies all the three stages, the sin, the seed of the sin, and the ignorance that leads one to the sin. But Puran confirmed this. Apraptak palam papam kutam bijam palam mukam kramaneva praliyate Vishnu bhakti ratatmanam. For further explanation of the topic, the Nectar of Devotion should be consulted. So this verse is actually from the Nectar of Devotion. So if you follow, then you should get purified. You understand? Hmm?
But sometimes I feel that I'm not able to follow a few instructions, so feel guilty actually.
Then you quickly call some devotees that you are, talking with, and talk to them and reveal your mind.
Okay.
That will help you a lot by talking. Yeah, I'm thinking like this, and Prabhu, what shall I do? And like this, they will advise you accordingly.
Okay, Prabhu.
Just
Sure,
like
Prabhu.
Bharat Maharaj, he fell down from the body of into a deer, correct?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
See here, Prabhupada is writing in this verse, I think it is 5, 12, 14. All right, here. See here, Prabhupada is saying here, despite a very rigid life, I'll just show you where I'm talking from, okay? Despite a very rigid life in devotional service, Bharat Maharaj did not consult the spiritual master when he became overly attached to a deer. Consequently, he became strongly attached to deer and forgetting his spiritual routine, he fell down. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So, of course, we all are disciples of Prabhupada, but we also need some Shiksha guidance, no?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Correct? So you
Yes.
quickly call someone you're dealing with, Nimai Nitai, or whoever, and you can talk to them and they reveal your mind. Because that is one aspect of devotional service, Devotional service, one aspect is that we should learn how to reveal our mind. Hmm? So see here, this is Dadati Prati Grananti Guhyam. This is the word, yeah? Guhyam. Akhyati Prichati. Bunjate Bojayate Chaiva Sadvidim Pratilakshanam. Offering gifts in charity, accepting charitable gift, revealing one's mind. You see this word here?
Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
In confidence and inquiring confidentially. Accepting prasadam and offering prasadam are the 6 symptoms of love shared by one devotee to another. So if we don't reveal our mind, then our mind, especially you are all alone there. I don't know, you have your family there, I presume, huh?
Yes, for family, bro, with family only, with my
So,
kid.
so particularly now you are Ritvik and also ISKM devotee. I don't know who there is you can associate with in Toronto. Huh? Yes.
Okay. Yeah.
So you try to associate with the other ISKM devotees. You have confidence, and then you talk to them, and that will give you strength. To
Okay, bro.
to overcome all these difficulties. Like now, I'm talking to you. Are you feeling? You are getting somewhere.
Yes,
Huh?
Prabhu. Yeah.
Hmm?
I'm just getting point revealing one's mind. This is I'm not doing actually, Prabhu.
So for making spiritual advancement, you must inquire confidentially and you must also reveal your mind because the mind is the cause of all this problem, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. Correct.
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
So to counter that, we must take shelter of Guru and Krishna. I think I showed that verse just now. Yeah. So this is the procedures. So you try to work on this, huh? Now that you are coming. I think it's the first time you're coming online here, huh?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. First time, bro, I just got that message.
So you come regularly or you want to talk to any one of us here? I'm sure everyone will be accommodating.
Sure, Prabhu.
So any other questions? Prabhupada? So by and by, you will definitely overcome this problem. Huh? That's why it says here, in this verse also. My dear Uddhava, I am personally the ultimate shelter and way of life for sanely liberated person. And thus, if one does not engage in my loving devotional service, which is made possible by associating with my devotees, you see that? Then for all practical purpose, one possesses no effective means for escaping from material existence. Huh?
Okay. Yes, Prabhu.
Because Krishna is there, no? Yeah, Krishna says you surrender to me, but that surrender can only be done through the association of devotees. You follow?
Yes, Prabhu.
Because you may say then I am so far away, I don't have nobody. But then association now is also made possible by all this, internet and so many things, no?
Bro, actually, I am getting one more question. See, sometime even if I'm not associating with devotees, I used to reveal my mind to Prabhupada and Krishna. But sometimes it's not working, Prabhu. Why it is, Prabhu?
Because you don't have direct link with Prabhupada, no. Prabhupada is there giving
Okay.
instruction. Then, but if you don't talk to him directly, how you learn? That's why his representative there. Prabhupada went physically here. We just cannot go to him, no. He
Yes,
was
Prabhu. Yeah.
traveling so much. So he has set up the system, the president, secretary, treasurer, the devotees and all, you go there, right? And we talk to the devotees. He never say you go and talk to me, my picture, and he say reveal your mind. It doesn't work like that, Prabhu. You have to be practical. Yes?
Okay.
So Krishna has made two things, devotee and guru. He personally has a super soul, and outside he has made the guru. So why? So that you can take direction from the guru. You can talk to the guru, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Or if alternatively you read Prabhupada books and surely the answer will be there.
Okay.
Best if you talk to the devotees, they can show you the answer right away, no? Yeah?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah.
Yes or not? Like now, you see, you ask me, I'm showing you here, there, everywhere, correct? Huh?
Correct, Prabhu.
So this is strengthening your faith, is it not?
Yes, Prabhu. Of course.
So this is the idea of association. Association means that you can come out of Maya. Not that you're going to move Maya, no? That's not association. Huh? Correct? So try to understand. Association is the key. You can see here there's another verse. One should learn how to associate with devotees. Correct?
Yeah. One should learn how to associate the devotees of the Lord, gathering with them to chant the glories of the Lord.
this process is most purifying. You see the word? As devotees thus develop their friendship, they feel mutual happiness and satisfaction. Now you see you are associating with devotees in our ISKM, society. So you are getting so much strength, yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
As devotees thus develop their loving friendship, this is the next thing we should do, develop friendship. And that way they feel mutual happiness and satisfaction. And by thus encouraging one another, they are able to give up material sense gratification, which is the cause of all suffering. Yes, see, this whole verse is, whatever you ask is all there.
Correct, Prabhu, yeah.
Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we have to follow this system. Because it doesn't matter you're miles and miles away. But I think with the modern, internet, you are easily connected, video, this, that, so many things, no? Yeah. Yes or no?
Yes, Prabhu, yeah. Correct.
So take advantage. I don't see any problem.
Yes, Prabhu. I will do that, Prabhu. Thank you.
So you try. You try to become strong and start a chapter there in Toronto. I think Prabhupada will be very pleased.
Okay, Prabhu.
Yes. I think Nimai is from Canada also. He's Canadian.
Yeah, Prabhu. He's from Canada. Yeah.
So you can talk to him also. He's also there. Canada, what? Toronto is French, is it?
No, Prabhu. Toronto is Montreal.
Montreal is French, yeah? So, okay, no problem. You try. You try.
Sure.
There's no bars. Spiritual life cannot be hampered by any means. You understand? Nothing can obstruct spiritual life. Just like Prahlad Maharaj, you can see the example, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Yes or not?
Also, Prabhupada once in somewhere in the purport, he says that until unless Krishna gives the higher taste, the devotee cannot give up the lower taste, right? In purport somewhere, Prabhupada mentioned that. So until Krishna has to bestow that taste, no, Prabhu, to...
Higher taste means you engage in devotional service. You understand? By engaging in devotional service, then you will give up this lower taste coming from Maya. Correct?
If I'm not, even if I'm doing Mangala Arati, I'm chanting, but still the taste is not coming, means what is my problem, bro? Where I am lacking then?
I said association.
Association, okay, okay.
That you are lacking, no? You're not revealing your mind, correct?
Correct. Yeah, that's true, Prabhu. I'm not revealing my mind.
So you're always talking to your mind day and night, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
The mind will always find ways to get you into Maya. Shastra is saying, don't trust your mind. Yes? Yes or not?
Okay. Yes, Prabhu. Correct.
That's why we associate, we hear the devotees, we talk to the devotees, correct? I'm feeling like this, why Prabhu, I'm feeling like this. I say, you shouldn't think like this. Maybe because your mind is wandering here and there, you're following your mind going to Timbuktu and this and that. So your mind is getting to disturb you, correct?
Correct.
You understand? The mind is, like you sit down and you are doing your puja and suddenly you're thinking of something else. Huh?
Correct.
Yes?
True, Prabhu. Yeah.
So how? Especially in the early stages of devotional service, the mind is always telling you so many nonsense. Correct?
Yeah.
So that's why you associate, they'll tell you, you try to curb the mind. You try to play Prabhupada tape and hear him chanting and you chant along. Huh? So
No, with
tips are there. What?
With Prabhupada chanting only, I used to chant also, bro. Along with Prabhupada, I will used to chant.
You do. These are all steps for you to make progress. Understand? So you try, you keep trying until one day you go over this. You will go over because Maya is not more powerful than Krishna. Gradually, correct? But
Yes,
the
Prabhu.
main thing is to get connected, that is the main thing. Without initiation, it's very difficult to make progress. So you should try to push yourself to do the four principles, at least for 6 months to get connected. And then you see Prabhupada's strength is so much with you. Something mystic. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So if you feel that you are still having this kind of thing, I would recommend that you go to any of our temple and stay for a week or two, something.
Okay.
I think in Dallas they have an ashram there. I think you can go there, or you can go, if you go to India, you go to one of our temples. We have many places there in India. Or
Yeah, I think Prabhu has messaged me saying that in US we have so many ISKM devotees.
yeah, US you have in Dallas, you have in LA. I think they are also here online now. Some of them online here.
Sure, Prabhu, I will connect with them, Prabhu.
All are here. They can write their contacts in this thing. Yes.
Thank you, Prabhu.
You just take association, talk to them, then you see many things will grow. What is this? Hare Krishna. If instruction coming from mind, that is bogus. Yeah. Anything from the mind is bogus, unless it is mind is telling you something from the Shastra. Ankit Singh, Prabhu, will not the chanting along with Prabhupada will works like a distraction, our own chanting? Prabhupada said that we should chant and listen our own chanting. Whenever I chant with devotees, the chanting other devotees work like a distraction for me. So you try to hear your chanting. If you think that process is good, then it's good. Yes. Lord Shiva voluntarily came to bless the sons of the king as well as to do something beneficial for them. He personally chanted the mantra so the mantra would be more powerful, and he advised that the mantra be chanted by the king's son, Rajaputras. When a mantra is chanted by a great devotee, the mantra becomes more powerful. Although the Hare Krishna mantra is powerful in itself, the disciple upon initiation receives the mantra from his spiritual master. For when the mantra is chanted by the spiritual master, it becomes more powerful. Lord Shiva advised the son of the king to hear him attentively, for inattentive hearing is offensive. Ankit Singh, have you understood this? Is it clear? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, it's clear.
Good.
Thank you.
Good. Any other questions? You know, it takes 20 years, Prabhupada said. I think that's what I heard. Some says 30, some says 40, but minimum to chant, to come to some kind of chanting. Takes some time, you know. It is not so easy to capture the mind. That's why we have to chant over and over again. You know, the mind is so powerful. The moment you sit down and say, okay, I want to hear very attentively, Hare Krishna, Krishna, and then the next minute you're gone somewhere already. Yes? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? Understand, this mind is not some lightweight stuff. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why we have to constantly chant. He says here, I think it's what, 6 2 24, maybe 6 3 24.
It's very nice to attend your class, Prabhu. I'm amazed that you have remembered the purport and verse of the Srimad Bhagavatam.
Yeah, you remember all the verses. I think the whole thing is recorded, right? So you can play the recording also. Nama prada yuktanam name eva rantyagam avishranti prayuktani tani eva artha karmani cha. Even if in the beginning one chants the Hare Krishna mantra with offenses, one will become free from such offenses by chanting again and again. Papaschayascha bhavati smarantam tam ahanisham. One becomes free from all sinful reaction if one chants day and night following the recommendation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is quoted the following verse. Hare Nama eva kevalam kalau nasteva gatiranyataha. In this age of quarrel and hypocrisy, the only means of deliverance is chanting the holy name of the Lord. There's no other way, there's no other way, there is no other way. If the members of the Krishna conscious movement strictly follow this recommendation of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, their position will always be secured. So the whole process to keep chanting again and again. This verse is very important verse. That's the only way to get over this thing. Understand? Again, the same thing is repeated here, I think. Oh, maybe here. Oh, I missed out somewhere. It's 28, I remember. So these words are here correct. Even if one chants the Hare Krishna Mahamantra offensively, one can avoid offenses by continuously chanting without deviation. A one who becomes accustomed to this practice will always remain in a pure transcendental position, untouchable by sinful reaction. So this is the process. We just have to keep chanting again and again. Never mind, we are inattentive and all that. Doesn't matter. Just go on and go on. Yes. Before initiation, why the obstruction coming? What is that? What may be the reason? Because when you are not initiated, you see, you still have all your sinful activities in your store. The moment you take initiation, the spiritual master does two things. One thing, he gives you the transcendental knowledge, and another thing that he does is that he takes away all your sinful reaction. You understand? He gives you Divya Gyan, and he also cleans you up. That's why the initiation is so important. So you start from a very pure state. Huh? You understand? No. You are actually, Prabhu, you are saying that chanting removes all our sins, but will not a person can remove his by his intellect. It's not that any role of intelligence is removing. Yeah, intelligence, you must get the intelligence of how to remove sins from Krishna. And Krishna say, I am sitting in the heart. I will give you the intelligence in which you can come out. Huh? Correct? Krishna says, this is what he says. Tesham satata yuktanam bhajantam pratipurvakam dadami, this is the word, dadami buddhi yogam tam yena mam upayanti te. To those who are constantly devoted to serving me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. I remove all your sins. Krishna said in the Bhagavad Gita 1866, Sarva dharma parityaja mam ekam sarnamaja aham tvam sarve papibhyo mokshasmi masucha. I remove your sins. You cannot do it yourself. That's not possible. That is not possible at all. It is not possible for you to take yourself out. Because a person, I got this thing up, so I'm going to bring it down a bit. Okay. Because a person who has been covered by ignorance since time immemorial is not capable, he is not capable of affecting his own realization. It's not possible for you to do it. There must be some other personality who is in factual knowledge of the absolute truth and can impart this knowledge to him. That's why you have a guru. That's why Krishna also said in the Bhagavad Gita the same thing. You go to a self-realized soul. He never asks you to deliver yourself. You deliver yourself. Did he say that? Huh? Hello.
Yes, Prabhu, I'm listening. Yes.
Huh? Did he say that? You go and deliver yourself? Hello. Tadvidi parnipatena pariprasnena sevaya upadeshyandite jnanam jnanina tattvadarshinaha. Just try to learn the truth by approaching a spiritual master. Inquire from him submissively and render service unto him. The self-realized soul can impart the knowledge unto you because he has seen the truth. This knowledge you cannot get by yourselves. That's not possible. Hello? You understand? That's why the spiritual master gives you the transcendental knowledge, the Divya Gyan. You follow? You need a guru. Without the help of a guru, it's not possible to make advancement. Anyone who rejects the guru will encounter millions of problems on this what we say difficult path. You cannot get this knowledge.
But Prabhu, in Bhagavad Gita 10.10, Krishna is saying that he will provide knowledge.
Yes, but first you must surrender. Yes, you must surrender. If you don't surrender, how you will provide this knowledge?
Then what is the role of a guru?
A guru is to teach you, no? The guru's role is to give you this knowledge. Who are you? What is your object? Who is God? He has to teach you all these things. Understand? Now you are reading Prabhupada books. Are you reading or not?
Still just started, Prabhu.
So you read because by reading you getting knowledge, is it not? You reading Prabhupada books, are you getting the knowledge?
Yes, yes.
So then you are coming to our classes now, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So these are the first few things that a devotee must do. Accepting the shelter of the lotus feet of the spiritual, bona fide spiritual master. Then second, becoming initiated by the spiritual master and learning how to discharge devotional service from him. So you must learn how to do devotional service from him. You cannot go and do your own thing, no? Is it possible? It's not possible. Then you must obey the order of the spiritual master with faith and devotion. And you must follow the footsteps of great acharyas under the direction of the spiritual master. So these are the guidelines. Why you must have a... Without spiritual master, how you know what to do, what not to do? Yes?
But Krishna will provide us knowledge now, according to PT 10.10.
First of all, Krishna asks you to go to Guru, no? Correct? Yes or not?
Yes.
And Krishna is telling you that Guru will give you knowledge, is it not?
Yes.
How Krishna is providing? Krishna is providing by this way.
Okay. That means Krishna will not provide us knowledge directly.
Because you are contaminated now. He will not deal with you. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Unless you are very pure, then you got direct relation with him, then that's another thing. But now have you got relationship with Krishna?
Not yet.
So then how he will tell you? He will not tell you. Therefore he is guiding you to go to the Guru. You go there and learn first. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu. Thank you.
Hmm. So you learn, like now here we are repeating what Prabhupada said to you. We are teaching you, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you surrender, you reveal your mind some more, you learn some more, you become more advanced. Then everything will come one by one. Huh? Yes? You understand? This is the process. In the beginning, there must be faith. Then one become interested in associating with pure devotees. Thereafter, one is initiated by the spiritual master and executes regulative principle under his orders. Thus, one is freed from all unwanted habits and become firmly fixed in devotional service. So when you follow, then only all the dirty things in the heart for you must go. When all these dirty things go, then you develop the taste and then you develop attachment. This is the way of sadhana bhakti. Then when you come out of this, then your emotion intensify and finally there is an awakening of love. This is the gradual development of love of Godhead for the devotee interested in Krishna consciousness. You understand? This is the process. You cannot try to supersede and go direct to Krishna. I mean, listen, anyone, Krishna says, anyone who says my devotee is not my devotee. Anyone who is a devotee of my devotee, then is my devotee. Krishna himself is saying, and how you got access direct. You got some kind of internet connection with him or something? Hello? Huh? Yes. Huh?
It is good, Prabhu.
What? You got some kind of hotline with him or what? Huh? Tell me. Huh? Krishna will not deal with anyone who is not a pure devotee. You follow? Is it clear? Any other questions?
Hare Krishna, Prabhu. Please accept my humble obeisances. All glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Yes.
Prabhu, there actually in my home now they are getting indications that I am developing desire to become full time, and here also means I am currently in Chennai, so I visit Pondicherry very frequently, our temple. So now devotees are also means and inspiring me to become full-time devotee as soon as possible. So means there are some in my home means there is a friend of my father. So he is a ISKCON devotee. So my parents then asked him that you try to make him understand and all. So he called me and he was saying that now you are a youth. That is why you are so much uh, enthusiastic to become full-time. But once you become, then you will realize that after some time you will yourself feel that it is not a right decision that you have taken and things like that. Then how but like I know that it is the best thing to do, but how do I convince myself that when I become full time, so it will remain consistent. And of course I know that if after becoming full time also, if I don't do devotional service, I will fall down. But like these kind of arguments which the people give, how do we counteract this, not for them but at least for convincing myself?
So you see, before you join, then Maya will always be there, trying to kind of disturb you, You understand?
Yes, Lord.
It's always, it is always trying to disrupt us, because
Yes.
who's my real father and who's my real mother in this? Just because this life only they given this body, therefore they are owners of everything. But what about your previous mother, previous father, and all that? What about that? Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct. You want to read
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu. Uh, Narad Muni had asked how one could ignorantly defy one's own father. The Haryashvas understood the meaning of this question. One must accept the original instructions of the Shastra. According to Vedic civilization, one is offered a sacred thread as a sign of second birth. One takes his second birth by dint of having received instructions in the Shastra from a bona fide spiritual master. Therefore, Shastra, scripture, is the real father. All the Shastras instruct that one should end his material way of life. If one does not know the purpose of father's orders, the Shastras, he is ignorant. The words of a material father who endeavors to engage his son in material activities are not the real instructions of the father.
Is
Yes,
it clear?
Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
You understand? You must know one thing. If you become a devotee, you're going to save 21 generations of fathers and fathers. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct? So, even let's say this man is telling you, oh, if you come, then later on you will give up and understand. Well, even in a little while you do devotional service, also no loss. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes or not? And how you can say in the last life you didn't, of course, you never finished it. That's why Krishna is putting you like this. Now in this life also you don't finish, you have to come back again. Do you want to keep coming back? Huh? What?
No,
Hello?
Prabhu.
Huh?
No, Prabhu.
So what made you think that if you follow properly, you will give up? This guy is real. That's why he joined ISKCON, because ISKCON everybody
Yeah.
goes home. Huh?
Yeah, he himself is not reading Prabhupada books, Prabhu.
Oh,
He
that's the
said me.
problem.
He,
No, he has no faith, he has no proper training. You understand? Huh? Prabhupada also, you go and tell Prabhupada, you can start the movement, no, because after halfway you give up, you lost. No, huh? You talk like that to Prabhupada, or talk like that to Krishna, or talk like that to Narada Muni?
no.
Yes. Gentleman-wise, he's a fool, he doesn't know. Here you see, I'm quoting you the verse. Correct? Who
Yes,
is the real
Prabhu.
father? Who? Huh?
Krishna. Shastras.
Shastra. And if you don't know, you in ignorant. Shastra is asking you to what? Huh? Shastra is asking you to what? Huh?
And the material life.
Yeah.
Hare Krishna.
This.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Yes, I think Satyam, your mic is too close to your mouth, so it is. there's a lot of wind.
If someone is
Ye-
ignorant and addicted to the path of samsara, how can one who is actually learned, merciful, and advanced in spiritual knowledge engage him in fruitive activity and thus further entangling him in the material existence? If a blind man is walking down the wrong path, how can a gentleman allow him to continue on this way to danger? How can he approve this method? No wise or kind man can allow this. Yes? Hello?
yes, Prabhu.
And these guys all are blind. They themselves are lost. Yes? And plus,
Yes,
here,
Prabhu.
you see here, one who cannot deliver his dependence from the path of repeated birth and death should never become a spiritual master, a relative of father, husband, or mother, or worshipful demigod. Your father is doing this, is it? Delivering you, is it? Hello?
No, Prabhu.
Huh? You understand?
Mm, yeah.
This is nonsense. Because he's thinking the spiritual life means everybody will fall down, no? Like him, no? Yes,
Yeah.
correct?
He gives example of a devotee. He said that I was there in ISKCON Vrindavan 8 months, and after that, that devotee joined us full time, and now still he is continuing many of his bad habits. He's saying he was giving. So I said to him that maybe he would not be following the principles.
No,
That
no,
is
no.
why.
You tell him, you call him back and tell him, you should tell the guy to join ISKM.
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
He joined the wrong camp. Yeah?
Mm.
Correct? So
Yes,
all
Prabhu.
these words I'm showing you is bogus, is it?
No, Prabhu.
Hmm?
No, Prabhu.
Krishna himself is saying, don't do this nonsense. If you engage in fruitive activity, your whole life is wasted. Hmm? What do you want? Give me a minute. I just take this verse out. And this verse, you see how Krishna is in fact telling.
Hare Krishna, Satyam Prabhu, move the mic a little bit away
Yes.
from your mouth.
Oh, okay, Prabhu.
So here, so you see here in this verse, O best of the intelligent demigods, although it is true that nothing is difficult for one to obtain when I am pleased with him, a pure devotee whose mind is exclusively fixed upon me does not ask me for anything but the opportunity to engage in devotional service. Those who think that material assets to be everything or to be the ultimate goal of life are called misers, kripanas. They do not know that the ultimate necessity of the soul. Moreover, if one aborts that which is desired by such fools, he must also be considered foolish. This is spoken by the Lord. Huh? A pure devotee who is fully accomplished in the science of devotional service will never instruct a foolish person to engage in fruitive activities for material enjoyment. Not to speak for helping him in such activities. Such a devotee is like an experienced physician who never encourages a patient to eat food injurious to his health, even if the patient desires it. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? Everybody knows you go and work like an ass. You see every guy running from morning to night, working like an ass in his sex life and children. Yeah? whole thing is very, very what? Entangling?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Is it not?
Hmm.
And that's what he wants you to do.
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct? Yes or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
They think there's only one ashram. What is that? Grahastha ashram.
Yeah.
Brahmachari, what about the Vanaprastha? What about sannyas? They not existent, is it? Huh? Hello? Huh? Tell me. Tell me. Hmm? What is it?
Yes, Prabhu.
Tell me. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm? That's all they know, Prabhu. They just want you to go and be a, enjoy this. What is that? Sex life, that's all. Hmm? Hmm? Yes? Correct? Sri Prabhudas said, accepting the roles of male and female in human society, the conditioned soul unite in sexual relationship. Thus they constantly make material endeavors to eliminate their unhappiness and unlimitedly increase their pleasure. But one should see that they inevitably achieve exactly the opposite result. In other words, their happiness inevitably vanishes, and as they grow older, their material discomfort increases. So we should not have all these verses in the Shastra. Hello?
Yeah.
You ask the man, you call him up and ask him all these things. You ask him, what about all these? What is the philosophy? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came to teach what? Vidya Vairagya Nija Bhakti Yoga. Vidya Vairagya. There shouldn't be any Vairagyas. Hmm? Hello? Just because one guy went home, they mean everybody should go home? Huh? Hello?
No
What?
problem. No
You
problem.
you close down the temple, nobody should be there. You should not preach. No preachers. Krishna says, among all those people, one who preaches my message is the topmost, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
And you should not do that job. This is not a job. Hmm? Huh? Why not do the topmost job? Why be a crazy engineer and lawyer and stupid doctors? Huh? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct? Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, become a preacher. Yare deka tareka Krishna Upadesh. Correct? Bharata Bhumita Manusya Yar. Janma Sartaka Karapara Upakar. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, become a preacher. Chaitanya Krishna himself said, anyone who preaches this message is very dear to me. Oh no, you can stay at home also and preach. Yes? You can do that?
That's what they say, Prabhu.
Yes. How many of them are going around preaching? Tell me. They're getting beaten by their
None
wives.
of them.
They're getting beaten
Yes,
by their
Prabhu.
wives. What are you doing, Why are you wasting your time with all this? Yeah, come home, come home. Huh? Hello? Hello? Huh? Yes?
They themselves don't preach Prabhu at all.
Maharaj Yudhishthira inquired from Narada Muni, O my Lord, O great Sage, kindly explain how we who are staying at home without knowledge of the goal of life may also easily attain liberation according to the instruction of the Vedas. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
You want to be like this?
No.
Huh?
Yes. Mm,
What?
no.
If
I
you're
didn't
staying
get it.
at home, Even you are staying at home, this is what he says. Huh? See, what is their position? Their position. Narada Muni replied, my dear king, those who stay at home as householders must act to earn their livelihood. And instead of trying to enjoy the result of their work themselves, they should offer this result to Krishna Vasudev. How to satisfy Vasudev like can be perfectly understood through the association of great devotees of the Lord. Now, why you become a householder? Why don't you become that devotee to give that shelter? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? Yes. And for the householders, they must. You see this verse? A grahastha must. You see that? Must associate again and again with saintly person with great respect. He must hear the nectar of the activities of the Supreme Lord and his incarnation as these activities are described in the Srimad Bhagavatam and other Puranas. Thus one should gradually become detached from the affection of his wife and children, exactly like a man awakening from a dream.
Yeah.
Hello?
Yeah. It's true.
Why get into it in the first place, boss? Huh? Not then, okay, we have no choice. Then you become a householder. Then you start, then there's another whole program for you. But why not try this first?
Yes, Prabhu.
Try how you know, correct? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
And there's no loss, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh. I never gave up. I joined. Already I've served more than 50 over years. And not one time I decided to go back into this material life. Although I didn't have any income or salary or nothing. So I wasted my time, is it? Hello?
No problem.
I wasted my time, correct? 50 years of my time because I didn't go to work. Is that
No, not at all, Prabhu.
yes? And then I'm sitting here and explaining to you how you can come out of Maya. Is it, that means what? I'm such a fool, correct? Huh?
No, Prabhu.
You understand?
Yes.
No, they don't know. This is because of there's too much association with Maya. They just cannot understand these things. Understand? That's why Yudhishthira said, we who are in the householder life are ignorant. Huh? Yudhishthira is the pure devotee of the Lord, no? Why is he speaking like that? Huh? Maybe, no, Yudhishthira is a fool. He doesn't know. I know better. Is that the fact? Huh?
No, Prabhu.
Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So this is all foolish nonsense because this guy has got no brains. That's why he's talking, and your father is consulting him. Why? Huh? Firstly, your father is also ignorant, correct? Does he know the Shastra, your father? Huh? Tell me.
No, it isn't.
So if you're going to catch his leg, where you will go? Huh? To the spiritual world. Huh?
No, to the hell.
Yes. If you surrender and you serve Krishna, then yes, you will deliver him. Not only him, 21 generations of all these fathers, like that. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So which one you want to do?
To serve the Lord, to surrender to the Lord.
Are you convinced now?
Yes, Prabhu.
You understand? You must talk to them like that, This guy, you talk to him, he also will surrender. You must talk to him. Firstly, you're in the wrong camp. You tell him. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand? All your gurus are falling down and you go and catch their leg. What will happen to you?
Yes, Prabhu.
So that is why Prabhupada said you must have a bona fide guru. And who's the bona fide guru? My question. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So we have to become very strong in our conviction. That's why you have to read, understand the Shastras. Narada went and delivered 10,000 the Hayaswasas And after that, another 1,000 came, and he delivered the brothers also. And Daksha was very upset with Narada for delivering all his children. Huh? You understand? But that's the duty
Yes,
of
Prabhu.
a sadhu, to deliver everybody, not to keep them here in the material world.
Hmm.
Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. Anyway, if you become a devotee, you are the most fortunate person. That's why Krishna was also told, Arjuna, by all circumstances, become a yogi, correct? Yes or not? Did he tell him to be an engineer here? What? Hello? A yogi is greater than a ascetic, greater than emperor, and greater than a fruity worker. Therefore, O Arjuna, in all circumstances, become a yogi. And it is yogi referring to a bhakti yogi, yeah?
Yes, Prabhu.
So here Krishna is telling one thing, your father is telling another thing. So who should you listen to?
Krishna Prabhu, of course.
You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
So your higher knowledge you have, they don't have. You understand? Therefore, they cannot talk to you. It's your duty
Yes,
to
Prabhu.
explain to them.
Hmm.
Right? Even the question was asked, Ramananda Rai, Chaitanya was asking, who is the greatest? So anyone who is devoted to you is the topmost person. Ramananda Rai replied to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu.
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct? So why you should compromise? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Uh, Anyway, this is their understanding, because they don't know. Their knowledge is only to go to work, make money, stay, get married, have children, have this. This is all they learn. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So that's all they can accept, and you are trying to go out of that. They cannot accept that.
Hmm.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
So why you should follow their example? For many lifetimes you have done that, no?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes. You want
Hmm.
to follow the example?
No.
Why you should go that way? Why you should go that way? My dear King Yudhishthira, the Brahmanas, especially those engaged in preaching the glories of the Lord throughout the entire world, are recognized and worshipped by the Supreme Personality of Godhead, who is the heart and soul of all creation. The Brahmanas, by their preaching, sanctify the three worlds with the dust of their lotus feet, and thus they are worshipable even for Krishna. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Only
Yes,
those
Prabhu.
who are fortunate, they can get this service. Why not become that fortunate person?
Hmm. Yes, Prabhu.
You want to become a lawyer and engineer? Millions of guys are there. Millions. What did you study in school? What did you study?
They teach on the atheism.
What are you studying?
It's on,
What do you study?
they on the teach atheism, means how to make money and like do job. That's all.
How to make money, right?
Yes, Prabhu.
This is how to make money. Wealth, this is your subject. It's a perpetual source of distress. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you studied distress, huh? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
And is most difficult to acquire, and is the virtual death for the soul, Prabhu. Therefore, what satisfaction does one actually gain from his wealth? Similarly, how can you enjoy any genuine happiness from those things that are gained or maintained by one's hard-earned money, such as home, children, relatives, and domestic animals, since they're all temporary. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? Yes? Tell me, they don't know. All these guys, they don't know. They're giving you a course, huh? And you studied it also, correct? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? They don't know this. They just don't know nothing. The only proper, this is the word, the only proper fruit of acquired wealth is religiosity, on the basis of which one can acquire a philosophical understanding of life that eventually matures into direct perception of the absolute truth and thus liberation from all suffering. Materialistic person who utilize their wealth simply for the advancement of their family situation, they fail to see the insurmountable death will soon destroy their frail material body. Now, if you are already going to Krishna and the purpose of using all wealth to get you to Krishna, then what is the idea of going to get the wealth again? Does it make it completely pointless? Is it not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yeah?
Yes,
Understand?
Prabhu.
Yeah? Yes, completely, I tell you, do you want to take another birth?
No, no, Prabhu.
Huh? No?
No, Prabhu.
You don't want to take another birth? Huh? So what, your parents all want you to take another birth? For human society, constantly thinking how to earn money and apply it for sense gratification brings about the destruction of everyone's interests. When one becomes devoid of knowledge of and devotional service, he enters in the species of like those of trees and stone. Do you want to go there?
No, Prabhu.
So you want to listen to this ISKCON man?
No, no, not at all, Prabhu.
Tell him. Why don't you tell him to join our classes? You will learn something, no? Hello?
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh? Correct. Why don't you tell him that this guy went and joined ISKCON and after 8 years he left and went home? Why didn't you tell him, my neighbor, he lived 50 years, struggling hard to make money. Now he died and I heard from report that he became a dog next life. So, what about this example?
Yeah, Prabhu.
Huh?
Yeah.
What about this example? Tell me.
Yes, Prabhu.
He worked so hard. Shastra also said he became a dog. So what should we do now? Which example we should follow? Huh? Correct?
Yeah.
Guy is brainless. Understand? Understand? On? Yeah,
Yes, Prabhu.
Yamaraj also said, what is his name? Yudhishthira said, no. You see my father dying, grandfather dying, my son dying, everybody dying. But this guy thinking he's not going to die. This is the biggest mystery. Is it not? And the
Yes,
real
Prabhu.
purpose of human life is to stop this cycle of birth and death. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Is merely missing the point.
Prabhu, I said him.
What?
I said him that death can come at any time. Therefore, we should make endeavor as much as possible to become Krishna consciousness. So he says that death does not mean that our devotional life will end. It is anyways going to continue. So he said like that. There I understood that he's not reading Prabhupada books.
Yeah, he wants to come back. You understand?
Yeah.
So you tell him to eat the cow also, what? Because that you're not killing the cow, no. The body is, the soul is going to come back.
Yes, Prabhu.
Tell him no. Why you stop? You eat the cow, no. Don't please, no, correct. After all, you're not killing the soul. Correct? He's going to come
Yes,
back.
Prabhu.
No problem. Huh? Guy is a fool, Right? The whole idea is to stop coming back. That is the philosophy. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
And doesn't know nothing. Hmm? Yes?
Yes,
Yes.
Prabhu.
So you try to talk to the guy. You meet him again and you tell him. Huh?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. All right. Any other question? So you're convinced to stay or to go? What was the decision?
No, I will be staying, Prabhu. I mean, I am all. I just this doubt was there in my mind that means I was trying to convince myself. Now I got convinced completely.
Hmm.
And
Understand? When Arjuna asked the same question, what if a person joins and suddenly he leaves and goes away? What is his position? Krishna said, no loss. Correct? Krishna
yes,
said, no loss. Huh? One who does good cannot be overcome by evil. That's what Krishna says. Correct? Yes or not? Hmm? Arjuna asked this question, what happened to the guy who does devotional service? Huh? And then he falls down. This is the word he used. O mighty arm Krishna, what does not such a man who is bewildered from the path of trance falls away from spiritual life and material success and perish like a riven cloud with no position in sphere? This is what this Arjuna is saying. When he fall down, everything is finished. Then Krishna is replying. Even Krishna is saying, the Supreme Personality of Godhead said, O son of Pritha, a transcendentalist engaged in auspicious activity does not meet with distraction either in this world or in the spiritual world. One who does good, my friend, is never overcome by evil. Hello?
yes,
And
Prabhu.
Krishna is the topmost position. Why would Krishna not protect him? Huh? For one
Yes,
who
Prabhu.
actually preaches, Krishna says he will never perish. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hello? Huh?
Yes,
Another
Prabhu.
verse. See here, another verse. Since pure devotees give up their homes, their wives, their children, their relatives, riches, and even their lives simply to serve me without any desire for material improvement in this life or next, how can I give up such a devotee at any time?
Yes, Prabhu. Mhm.
Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
So he joined to fall down. Huh? What?
Mhm. Mhm.
I want to know. You join the Hare Krishna movement, you will fall down. Huh? Hello?
No.
What is this idea of? Tell me. Hmm? Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
I think you just go and yell at this guy, say, please shut up. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Can you do that? Huh?
Yeah, I can. I can do that,
Go
Prabhu.
and yell at him. Don't just speak, huh? Yell at him and say, you shut up. Don't talk anymore. All right? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
This is the problem. All these guys, they don't know nothing. They're advising people. What they can advise? Some simply rubbish, like the frog. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So
Prabhu,
you...
all people in the material world, they're acting like agents of Maya. And now the ISKCON devotee, that person who guided, he's also acting like the agent of Maya. Why is it so, Prabhu? Everyone act like agents of
Yes,
Maya.
you follow these ISKCON gurus. This is how you like. Understand? If you follow them, this is how you like. Classic example. Correct? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? That's why you have to follow the bona fide devotees. Yes?
Yes, yes, Prabhu.
Huh? If you follow unbona fide devotee, then they will tell you all these crazy things.
Yes, Prabhu.
Father and mother is God, you must worship them, and they are eating all kind of rubbish. Yeah? Hello?
Prabhu, there are
Prabhuji.
that sometime I used to hear from ISKCON devotees saying that Stane Stita, you be in wherever you are, you chant Hare Krishna, follow the principle, that's fine, you'll go back to home, back to Godhead.
Yes, that's correct. That is quoted by Ramananda Rai to Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. But in that line, it says associate with devotees. I'll take out that verse. There is what? What is it? 10, 14. What is it? 10, 14, what? 2 or 3 or something?
10, 14, 3.
10, 14, 3. See here, this verse, it says here, you can read it. Jnane priyasam udapasya. First thing, this jnana priyasam means throw away your speculative knowledge far, far away. And then namanteva, surrender. Surrender. Who? Surrender to who? Jivan. Jivanti sat mukaryartam bhavadiya vartam. Means what? You surrender to the devotees and learn. Chanting by pure devotee, you go and learn from them. Those who are even while remaining situated in their established position, throw away their process of speculative knowledge and with their body, words, and mind, offer all respect to the description of your personalities, your personality activities, dedicating their lives to the narrations which are vibrated by you personally and by your pure devotees. In other words, you have to associate with the devotees. You understand? Not that you stay everywhere, eat and sleep, no? Hello? Huh? Stay what? In your own house, eat and sleep? That's what he said, right? Yeah? This is what happens, you stay at home, eat and sleep. Huh? All the devotees connected with the Krishna conscious movement must read all the books that have been translated, the Chaitanya Charitamrita, Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita and others. Otherwise, after some time, they will simply eat, sleep and fall down from their position. Thus, they will miss the opportunity to attain an eternal blissful life of transcendental pleasure.
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? Hello?
Hmm.
Like this man, I think he's not reading, correct? You just said that.
No, he's not reading, Prabhu. He himself
He's
said
in a
that.
fallen position. He's already fallen.
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct? Quoting this Jnana Priyasa. What a rascal. Huh? You stay in your position and not associate with devotees. What? You stay in your position, eat and sleep. Correct? Yes. Hello.
Yes, Prabhu. And actually, I got this inspiration to become full time, and when my determination was becoming stronger, that time only Maya just attacked like this in the form of this ISKCON devotee, and means Prahlad Prabhu was inspiring me, and means I am even now means I have become quite convinced of becoming full time. So and Maya just attacked at the right time, means according to her right time. And so
Must become fixed up, because Maya's job is that to always disturb you, because he wants to make sure that you become a fit candidate to go to Krishna. Yes.
yeah.
Before we have to become very strong. That's why we have to follow very strictly. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu. Yes, Prabhu.
There are always challenges. Spiritual path is not a path full of roses, it's full of thorns. So unless you are fixed up, do or die, then many things may come, then you may again be, disturbed, bewildered. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's why you have to take shelter, especially of advanced devotees who can always help you. And they not only help you, they also guide you. You understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Examples. Otherwise, how? Without examples, it's difficult, you know. Anyone,
Yes, Prabhu.
I also can talk, you can talk, everybody talk, no? But Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Apana achari bhakti sikam sabare. You first do and then you teach. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
That's how you get the thing through. That's how they get solid. What we say, faith. Prabhupada, he what? He simply said, he also do, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Yes or not?
And actually, to become inspiration to become full-time devotee, I am getting in after coming to ISKM only. And even before coming to Chennai, means when I was listening to your lectures or Tattva Prabhu's lecture, means I was getting inspiration for becoming full-time from that time itself. And here, by associating with Prahlad Prabhu, it has become even more intensified. And before, when I was in HKM, at that time, so they used to just say that you take your time, you can do job for 4 or 5 years. After that, you can become like take your time, like that they used to say. But after coming to ISKM, means here it is seeming to be means immediately we should become as soon as possible. That I am feeling that now I am in the right association.
Lord Ram asked Lakshman to go and get the final instruction from Ravana. And Ravana said, Subhakaryam Sikaram.
Yes, Prabhu.
You know what does that mean?
Means auspicious activity, correct action should be taken as soon as possible.
Auspicious activities must be done immediately. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
That is the meaning. This is the most auspicious thing. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Spiritual life is the only thing you should do because we should be preparing for death. That's the main thing in our life. All this other thing is a waste of time, Prabhu. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Correct. Yes. Why Krishna has given us intelligence? What for? To become engineer, doctor, lawyer. What is it for? Huh? What is
To understand
intelligence for?
Krishna.
Yes.
To understand Krishna.
Anyone who don't understand Krishna is a fool. Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
So you want to become foolish?
No, Prabhu.
Ah. So after many, many births, you have got this opportunity. Why you should let it go?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Mm.
Correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
I don't think you should be caring about all this. If you care, see, spiritual life means like this. That's the meaning of spiritual life. When a person realizes you, he no longer cares about his good and bad fortune arising from his past, previous, and sinful acts, since it is you alone who control this good and bad fortune. Such a realized devotee also disregards what ordinary living beings say about him. Understand?
Yes, Prabhu.
Every day he fills his ears with your glories, which are recited by in each age by the unbroken succession of Manu's descendant, and thus you become his ultimate salvation. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu. Mm.
Hello? Huh? Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
This is what these guys are doing. This is their life. This is nonsense. To those persons who take shelter of you, you reveal yourself as the super soul, the embodiment of all transcendental pleasure. What further use have such devotees for their servants, children, bodies, their wives, money or house, their land, good health or conveniences? And for those who fail to appreciate this truth about you and go on pursuing the pleasure of sex, what would there be in this entire world? A place inherently doomed to destruction and devoid of significance that could give them real happiness? Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Understand?
Mm.
Is it clear?
Yes, Prabhu. Yeah. Now I'm getting relieved. It's, as if means the
And go on, whole day, whole night, showing you everything from the Bhagavatam. Understand? I cannot find one verse that will support this ISKCON guy's so-called statement.
yeah, yes, Prabhu.
Huh?
Mm.
Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
We should just simply surrender to Krishna, even blindly also, it says here. Even blindly you surrender also, no problem. Huh? Even blindly you come here also, nothing will happen to you. It says here, blindly you run, close eyes. Huh? Yes. See what it says, if you close your eyes and run in this Krishna consciousness. Hmm? O King, one who accepts this process of devotional service to the Supreme Personality of Godhead will never blunder on this path in this world. Even while running with eyes closed, he will never trip or fall. Hello?
Yes, Prabhu.
Huh? What do you say?
Yeah, even blindly we can just
Huh?
run.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know how many more I have to show you. I think time is running. I better stop here, otherwise all these guys will be cursing me.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu, please expand the basis argument, Srila Prabhupada. Prabhu, it was nectar to hear, especially the last part, because, I mean, especially because I too aspire for the same. So it is absolute nectar. I mean, it
Especially when I get
makes
Yes,
my faith
Prabhu.
more and more and more that, yes,
when I
like,
get agitated, I'm surely, I'm very. When I get angry, I bring out all the verses more, You
no,
know.
but that anger is nectar for us, Prabhu, because like it helps us to beat.
Yes, Prabhu. And now I also felt relieved by asking this question
I get
and by
very
your answer.
angry with people who speak some nonsense, That's my thing. You speak some nonsense, I'm gonna get really angry. You're speaking some rubbish. All these crazy guys. Anyway, I don't think we should listen to them. Just now I read the verse, no? We should not care for them, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Hmm. So we
Hare
should,
Krishna Prabhu, please accept my humble obeisances or glories to Srila Prabhupada.
yes.
I would like to say thanks to Satyam Prabhu for asking this question. So because you explained this much. Hare Krishna.
Yes. So, okay, I guess his time is up. All of you are very nice. I'm very happy that you all have heard. I'm sure this will convince you more to become dedicating yourself to Krishna, which is actually the goal of human life. Yes.
Yes, Prabhu.
I don't think you should worry about anything else, because if Krishna is saying yes, then who in the world is going to say no? Can say no? Yes? Right? If Krishna say you come to me, who is this guy say don't go? Then he's like Bali Maharaj, he rejected his guru, correct?
Yes, Prabhu.
Right or not?
Yes, Prabhu.
Ah. So we should not waste our time with all this kind of nonsense. We should fix our mind, our heart and soul. We chant the Sisastaka prayer, right? You are my worshipable Lord. Even you embrace me or makes me broken-hearted by not being present for me, I am completely surrendered to you. Correct? You are my life and soul. Yes?
Yes, Prabhu.
Oh. So you go on, you carry on and preach, and don't worry, you keep your mind fixed up, and Krishna will fulfill your desires.
Yes, Prabhu.
Okay, I guess I have spent some time with you. I'm very fortunate to have all your kind association. Thank you very much. I hope we can meet again soon.
We are very fortunate to have a Shiksha Guru like yourself. Thank
Yes,
you so
Prabhu.
much for opening our eyes. Thank you so much, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna. All glories to Prabhupada. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhu.
Hare Krishna,
Hare
Prabhu.
Krishna Prabhu,
Dear Lord, the Lord,
Hare
the
Krishna
Lord,
Prabhu.
Krishna Prabhu, all goes.
Krishna Prabhu. Ki Bo.